Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. We are from Sains 1 and today we are going to share about kapasiti pedagogi pembelajaran bermakna. The big idea for Kppb is personalized learning digitally empowered that involve a course from SCES 3342, Digital Innovation in Science Education, and SCES 3332, which is Inclusive Science Teaching. There are two triggering questions in this Kppb, which is the first one, if every learner is unique, how can digital teaching aid help us personalize their learning journey? And secondly, if technology can adapt to user preference, how can we design digital teaching aid that adapts to student individual education plan? The assignment for SCES 3342 is the production of digital innovation project and digital product exhibition, and then the digital product is used to write the individual education plan for special needs students for the assignment of SCES 3332.
These are the learning outcomes evaluated in the SCES 3332 and SCES 3342 continuous assessments. Dr. Khalida implemented a contextual learning approach in the SCES 3332 course through the field study at SKPK Princess Elizabeth, which provided teacher trainees with the opportunity to observe actual special needs learners and experience inclusive teaching in a real school environment. Meanwhile, Dr. Khalida and Dr. Muhammad Zulfami applied the STEM education approach through the STEM Creativity and Inclusivity program with SMK Pemasjaya 2. During this program, teacher trainees facilitated STEM activities with special needs students and tested the digital learning products they had developed in the SCES 3342 course within an authentic classroom setting. Throughout both courses, trainee teachers were not only exposed to content but also experienced key elements of the student learning model, especially in terms of belajar cara belajar, perhubungan, and aspirasi. From the aspect of belajar cara belajar, trainee teachers demonstrated agency by taking initiative throughout the planning process. We independently selected our science topics, researched the characteristics and needs of specific special needs learner, and explored suitable digital platform to develop our digital learning products. Rather than waiting for detailed instructions from our lecturers, we prepared and presented a proposal slide to communicate and justify our own ideas, including the problem we wanted to address, the target learners, and how our digital product will function. This clearly reflects our autonomy and self-directed learning as trainee teachers. Still under belajar cara belajar, the element of feedback maklum balas was applied when we actively collected feedback using various methods such as Google Forms for teachers and students, online surveys for parents, in-person consultations with special education teachers and experts, as well as feedback buttons embedded in our digital learning products. The responses gathered through this method were then used to refine the DLO design and improve the IEP arrangements. From the aspect of perhubungan relationships, the element of connectedness, merangkai, was demonstrated when we share our digital learning products on social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. By doing so, we were not only showcasing our ideas but also creating opportunities to connect with other trainee teachers, educators, parents, and members of the public. This allowed us to build learning networks, exchange ideas, promote awareness of inclusive digital learning, and receive authentic feedback from audiences beyond the classroom. From the aspect of aspirasi, the element of interest and needs, minat dan keperluan, is clearly shown through the way we design our digital learning products. Each of us selected a science topic that aligned with our own interests and then adapted it specifically to meet the needs of the special needs learner we chose to focus on. As shown in the pictures, different DLOs were created for different categories of learners such as autism, ADHD, dyslexia, slow learners, and hearing impairment. The content, visual design, level of language, interactivity, and instructions were all adjusted according to their abilities and learning challenges. This demonstrated that our digital products were not created generally, but were intentionally personalized based on the real learning needs of the students we aim to support.
Next, I would like to present the 3E framework, which consists of three main phases, which are engagement, enhancement, and extension. Each phase represents a meaningful step in developing trainee teachers' understanding and application of personalized and inclusive learning. The first phase, engagement, refers to the process of capturing learners' interest and stimulating their intrinsic curiosity to actively participate in learning experiences. In this context, engagement encourages us as trainee teacher to connect both emotionally and intellectually with the concept of personalized learning through authentic exposure. We visit SKPK Princess Elizabeth, a special education school, where we gain first-hand experience and deeper understanding of how personalized learning is implemented for students with special educational needs. During the visit, we interacted closely with PPKI teachers and students to observe how the individual education plan IEP works in real classroom settings. The special education teachers act as our collaborative learning partners, sharing their valuable insights and experience with us. This meaningful engagement allowed us to appreciate the importance of empathy, flexibility, and individuals' support in inclusive classroom. The second phase, enhancement, focused on strengthening our understanding and expanding our ability to apply knowledge meaningfully. During this stage, we deepen our understanding of personalized learning concept and explore how technology can support inclusive education. Research YouTube for tutorial and explore various online resources to learn how to create digital learning materials. We then use different online applications and digital tools to produce inclusive learning products that cater to diverse learners' needs. Through this process, we also improve our technological and design skill. The third phrase, extension, emphasizes applying the knowledge and skills we have learned in authentic context while promoting collaboration within the learning community. In this phrase, we apply our digital learning products in real-life situations to support inclusive learners. We share our digital products through Google Drive, making them accessible for others to explore, review, and learn from. As part of this extension activity, inclusive students from SMK Permas Jaya 2 were invited to join our STEM, creativity and inclusivity session. They had the opportunity to explore and interact with the digital materials we created. This was a valuable experience for us because it allowed us to observe how our digital products could be used to support real learners with diverse needs. Furthermore, we collaborated with expert and PPKI representatives who provided constructive feedback and professional insights that improved help us to refine our work and understand the broader impact of inclusive digital learning.
The next framework applied is the 3R framework, which is include rigor, relevance, and relationship. In this project, we have reached the fourth quadrant of the framework, which is adaptation, where students are able to think critically and apply the knowledge and skill they have acquired in meaningful way. Firstly, rigor. Trainee teacher develop digital product based on science topic using various digital tools such as Canva, Scratch, and video to create interactive and engaging content such as Minds and Crunch for the topic animal. For relevance, this digital product will align with real classroom needs and will designed according to the curriculum and assessment standard document, which is the SKP. One example includes the development of a digital learning game for students with learning In terms of relationship, the trainee teacher conduct a field trip to the Sekolah Kebangsaan Pendidikan Khas Princess Elizabeth and collaborate with special education teacher from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Permas Jaya 2. The purpose of this collaboration was to gather feedback for the creation of individualized education plan (IEP) and to ensure that digital product meet the specific needs of students. The innovation highlights the integration of STEM through creativity and inclusivity.
Now is 6C Global Competency Model. The 6C Global Competency Model guides trainee teachers in developing holistic teaching practice. It ensures that teaching is not only focused on academic content, but also on nurturing values, communication skills, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and citizenship. Through this model, teaching and learning become more meaningful, especially when working with a Special Education Integration Program, which is SEIEP pupils, through IEP-based instruction, which is Individual Education Plan. First is character element. The character element is demonstrated when trainee teachers show sensitivity and understanding toward SEIP people's needs. For example, during IEP planning and digital product development, the trainee teacher practices patience, perseverance, and empathy while adjusting teacher materials according to individual learning levels. This reflects the development of a teacher identity that integrates both human values and professional responsibility. Next is the collaboration element. The collaboration element is evident when the trainee teachers work closely with SEIP teachers as learning partners. Through discussion and lesson planning together, the trainee teacher gains accurate information regarding pupils' abilities and appropriate activity modifications. This teamwork ensures that teaching aids and IEP activities are relevant, inclusive, and supportive of each pupil's learning progress. Next is communication element. The communication element is shown through the trainee teacher's use of clear verbal and written communication when delivering science concept through digital learning product. The trainee teacher also prepares structured IEP lesson plans that are easy to follow, ensuring that explanation and instructions are accessible to SEIP pupils. This reflects the effective and intentional communication for inclusive learning. Lastly is the critical thinking element. The critical thinking element is demonstrated in the selection of teaching strategies and digital resources that match people's learning readiness. The trainee teacher evaluates different approaches before developing the digital product, ensuring that the content is visually supportive, scaffolded, and manageable for slow learner or pupils with ADHD and etc. This shows a reflective decision making based on people's actual needs.
And lastly, we will see the learning design model that are included in this Kppb. The first one is learning partner. Teachers trainee collaborate with expert and teacher from the Special Education Integration Program to obtain feedback on the developed digital product and individual education plan for future improvement. The next one is learning environment. Teachers trainee is capable of applying various approaches in developing digital learning object to align with the learning style and the need of special needs students based on the developed individualized education plan. The third one is the utilization digital resources. Various digital platforms are utilized to develop digital learning objects such as Scratch, Minecraft, Spot Virtual, Canva, and Google Site. The DLO are then shared and promoted through social media platforms such as TikTok, Minecraft Community, and Instagram. Lastly, the pedagogy practices. Teacher trainee conduct activity based on inclusive pedagogy and utilize teaching aids that promote thinking skill and stimulate curiosity toward inclusive education. This is our team and we are from Sains 1. Thank you.